Today we're reviewing the Transformers Studio series, Dark of the Moon, K.
K?
K?
K? K. Yes, so a lot of changes for 2025 for the Transformers. And gone. You can't have it anymore. Gone is the numbering system. I don't know why. But gone is the numbering system. I dislike this. I like the numbering system. It gave me comfort on cold nights. Anyway, this is Transformers series.
It made me fall asleep on warm winter nights when I couldn't sleep.
Warm winter nights. Transformers Studio series, Dark of the Moon,
K.
Wheeljack, and we have it here as K. K. We'll get into this in a minute here, actually, because of course we have to make fun of it. But so there is the. You see there, we're back to the plastic window. But what you don't see. Okay, before we get into that, we'll just take a look at this. He is a Mercedes E550 for his vehicle mood, and I don't know if it actually says that on here though. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't designate what car he is. Oh boy, I'm not a fan of this new packaging.
You know what he does have, and this is just from me looking at the back of the figure. Painted taillights. And
he also has destructions. And this is how he comes. So, you remember these? What I think happened is Hasbro went, is anybody really using these? Do they want them? Do they need them? And honestly, I don't know if anyone actually is using these to display stuff. I'm not even sure why we still have this one. But you can't have them anymore. You cannot have those anymore. This one came with this.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, so it is, it's just like just their regular line stuff. They just done away with that. That was actually supposed to be one of the big features of Studio Series. So this guy, did they call him Wheeljack in the movie? I don't actually remember.
They called him Q.
Yeah, they call him Q. So the problem,
K.
yeah, the problem with calling him Q is a very, 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 very well established director of the Special Weapons Division in the James Bond series of books and films. And so Q is there. Why they would ever call him Q when Ironhide is the actual weapons master on top of it, I don't know why they would do that. And then they can't, you just use the letter Q because that is copyright issues. So they make it QUE instead of QUE, like a queue, a waiting line.
Yeah.
It's just regular Q, but they spell it like the Spanish K. And
which means what or that.
Yeah, if you go K, it's what, and if you go K, that's that. And it's another of those Bayverse movie decisions that I find almost completely incomprehensible. So, all right, let's take a look at him in robot mood. So the first thing I noticed was this. It looks, honestly, to me, a bit shell-former-ish from the back, I think. But yeah, there are the painted taillights, as Leo said. I really like the color. This sort of royal blue, almost purple. Beautiful.
Wait,
this is
purple?
Yeah, almost. It's pretty close. Yeah, it's royal blue into almost royal purple. It is gorgeous, though. This color is This is one of my favorite colors, I think, of any of the Transformers we've done on this channel. The face, he looks like a really sad old man. The face sculpt is movie accurate, but like the character wasn't a good face sculpt to begin with. And like, why call him Wheeljack if you're just going to invent a new character for him? You know, like Wheeljack.
I think when they did the original Dark of the Moon toy line, they put a version of K out with the original Wheeljack colors. I think that might be one of.
They might have. Who knows? I wouldn't put it past him. As far as robot mode, it's
a robot mode.
It's fine, I guess. How does he hold his weapon? Well, I'll let Leo show you how he holds his weapons here.
Oh, you want to know how he holds his weapons?
I want to know how he holds his weapons. Especially that really long stick helicopter blade thing.
I don't know how he holds this one. It doesn't really fit.
It's got a... It looks like it's a 5mm round peg. But then he can hit himself in the face with it. And I don't understand, like... Is it on the box? I can't see how he's holding on the box. Can you see from there?
He's holding it from the back, I think. Which doesn't make sense.
Wait, what?
Or maybe he's holding it like this. Which would make more sense.
Huh, okay. Well, so he's got the blaster. The blaster, I guess, is easy enough. This, I don't understand what this is. This is so weird.
He has the cane, I guess.
I mean... Is there anywhere else you can... I guess you can put it in his other hand.
Well, there's also something you can do with the weapons.
There's no digit articulation, so his fingers are like this. They're like rakes or like hair picks. This looks like an 80s hair pick. Because do you know what a hair pick is?
No.
A hair pick is a very popular in the 80s for people with perms and stuff, where they would just... It was kind of like a vertical... it almost looked like a shovel if you cut lines in it, kind of a thing like this. Like a rake almost. And instead of... You were supposed to use it in a sort of... from the bottom up kind of fluffy out thing instead of
I think
opposed
this is
to a
the way
comb.
that the weapon is supposed to be.
Or a brush where you brush down. Oh, is it like this? This what?
No, that's for the vehicle mode.
Oh, okay, whatever. Where's the box? Okay, so here's him holding it on the box, and. He is, yeah, it's like he's holding it at the back. How can he hold it at the back though? Let's see. Let me see the thing.
There's no way.
How is he there, I didn't notice that before. There's blue on the side of his head. That's a light sort of, it's like a light metallic-y blue. That is cool, actually. Wow. That's decent. So he's like this, and then where? So which part is here? This part is like this. Oh no, hold on. So here's where he pegs in. You put it back here. How is he supposed to hold it? Oh, is it like... Wait, huh? I don't understand this. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but I would like to know how this is supposed to work. Okay, so it doesn't go in his hand. Oh, wait a minute. No? Dude, what?
Guys, I think this is the first time Transformers has defied physics.
Yeah, what? Huh? How is this supposed to... This makes like no sense at all because in the picture it's like this.
Should we just move on to the transformation?
But how would that go? Well, yeah, okay, sure. You're right. You're right. Let's do the transformation.
Alright, so starting off, we're just gonna loosen these up. And then we're gonna fold them outward, fold them up a little bit more. So that you can get his tassels out.
Yeah,
he just has the entire sides of the car as...
Yeah, it's a tad shell former, I think.
And then you fold out his windshield. You pull this entire assembly up. Like so, and then you just leave that there. Alright, it's feet time. So, first...
Wait. Let me show you this. Hang on. We gotta pause for a second here. Does this make any sense to you?
No.
Look what it says for the instructions. Okay, I'm stuck on this, guys.
Break your finger, come on.
So this goes into this hand. That part we get, but where does it go in? It slides into something on his hand. But what? Because it looks like he's holding it like this. Is there somewhere it can slide in on his hand? Bro, what even is this? All right, anyway, go back to the transformation. I'm gonna ponder this.
So, you unpeg the heels and fold them into the feet, and then what you do after that is you then move the foot out to the side like so, fold in the foot, and then fold it all the way around so you get the trunk to line up the back to snap that into place. And then you just repeat on the other side. So again, that's move out like this, out like this. Maybe not out like that. I think you do it the other way. Yeah. So like this. Fold in the foot. And then you continue the rotation. And then you just clip that back into place. You line these two up, and that's the entire back of the car.
Voila!
And then, for the arms, first you fold in those. But for the arms, what you do is you turn them around in such a way that this is exposed, then this is exposed. Basically, so you can fold the arm up, and then move that back into place. That'll connect there. Remember to have the windshield like this. Alright. So
it does seem like it's taking shape.
Again, turn that around so that this is like that. So you can fold that into place. Come on.
Come on.
So you can fold that into place. Oh, I see why they tinted out the windows.
Why?
Because the hands go directly into the window.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. Well, we'll talk about that. We had that was an off-camera conversation we had actually about
a non-existent sunroof.
Vehicle mood.
Anyway,
about vehicle mood. We'll get to that.
So
it's not road.
If you were following along, which maybe you were, maybe you weren't.
If you're watching the video, I'm hoping you are.
But you're supposed to fold it's like that, so you get the side of the car. So let me give you a better explanation. So this folds down and clips into this, and then you see it's a joint. You have to pull that back fully. You have to just, like that. I know that wasn't really much of an explanation, but if we look on the other side, you can see there's two joints. One of them folds out like that, right? So
we'll see if we can get a close-up of that here in a second.
Well, anyway, car mode.
Anyway, vehicle mode, it's done. Cookies are ready. Biscuits are done. You're talking about in here?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it... Where's the joint at?
The joint is a bit hard to see. but it's right there.
Okay, like so. Okay, so that, and then like yay, and then just kind of just snaps back in.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, vehicle mode.
I like the vehicle mode. I really do.
So vehicle mode is a Mercedes-Benz E550.
It's not special, but what I like about this car is it looks like a car you'd see just
You can see the E. Hopefully, you guys can see that. This little nameplate right here is the E550. Oh, hopefully, it's pulling it in. Mercedes emblem, and there's the red taillights, as Leo mentioned. Everything is it's not actually blacked out because you can kind of see.
That's why I said it was tinted.
Yeah, it's heavily tinted. So they put in the impression here for the sunroof and then just didn't put sunroof in, which I think is hilarious. I find that really entertaining. We have blackout wheels here. I don't know if these are custom rims. They kind of look like custom rims to me. I wish they would have. It's almost like they could have done something with the two-tone on the inside of these, I think, but I'm asking too much, I know. So we've got the more or less usual grille for Mercedes. Headlight. The headlight is just, these are just silver. There is no mirror. Oh wait, am I wrong? Hold on. Did they actually throw some chrome in there? No, it's just a reflection of light. They did not chrome out the mirrors, but not the end of the world. You can see they actually molded in the door handles. That is kind of entertaining.
I will say though,
that's neat, but they're the same color as the car.
I will say I enjoy the vehicle mode.
The color is super good. I do like this color. I'm not a Mercedes fan per se, and again, like the underside of this is, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Mainline toys.
Yeah.
This seems like to me they're getting away from studio a little bit. But I mean the car is a really good representation of the Mercedes. Yeah, no question about that. It's solid. And then they want you to attach the weapons here, which is like
it looks like
this is
train.
so dumb.
It looks like a train almost. The way
Yeah.
they would...
Yeah. I don't understand. Whatever.
You could have tracks on your car.
I mean, I think the car mode's fine.
Yeah, and this hidden fan mode feature, I guess. Hold on, let me see if I can...
You sure that's what that is?
Well, it's a feature, and it will segue us to the transformation.
Yeah, so you can lift up the entire assembly of the taillights, apparently. Which is... It's cool. Not super functional.
Well, hey, that's not the way I want to do the transformation back into robot mode, so...
Yeah.
You're going back to normal. Alright. Let's begin. First, untab these.
Oops.
Then, you're going to want to just...
Yep, done!
Hold on.
It looks like a praying mantis or something, you know, like one of those
the praying mantis car.
One of those insects with the crazy long
you remember
legs?
those robots that didn't transform on their own? You had to stick a card into them and then they'd flip up. The T-Rex tank, the praying mantis, something or other.
Oh yeah.
That's what that reminds me of.
What were those things? There's like they were like a game or something associated with those, and then yeah, I lost the train of thought I had there. So never mind.
I'm pretty sure there's videos up on our channel.
Oh yeah.
About those, like no question.
Yeah, because we had 2 or 3 of those.
Okay, so now for this back assembly, fold this down, fold this up, and fold it up. That's great roof decoration.
Real good.
Just put a bunch of fingers on there.
Real good. I like it.
Okay.
I'm down.
So, you're going to want to do that. And this is so we can get that free.
I wouldn't say that they necessarily made studio transformations simpler. Because like some of the other lines, like some of the transformations are really easy. And some of them are just like obscenely and honestly kind of overly complex.
Drop kick and shatter. I think there was something about them that I just could not figure out. The studio drop kit.
It's been quite a while since we did those videos. I don't actually remember.
So open up the 2 trunk pieces and then fold out the top part like so you can get the feet out.
And of course, we're well over 1,000 videos at this point, guys, as well. So.
And fold it back in the heel into the back of this so you can turn this around and have a foot. I mean a leg.
You can have a body part. Enjoy it. Enjoy your body part.
So again, you tab that into there and then fold that. What in the...
Well, looks like he's coming together again. It does. It is. I think the transformation seriously is like mainline to me, though.
Hold on, wait. Pose him a little bit, but he has an exoskeleton. He's ready to fight the alien.
Yeah.
He's ready to fight the alien.
It's his mech. It's his
It's
specific
his mech. Okay.
It is. This is very mainline-ish, I think, to me.
Yeah, no, I mean...
The old mainline, though, not the new icky ones.
Yeah, the old movie main lines.
Yeah.
So, fold out the fenders here, so that... See, okay, you're getting a better joint, right? So, it was folded in, you're supposed to fold these back up and then around. And then, these parts also fold in and around. The windshield folds up like this. Shift the backpack down. Again, just line that up. Shift it down. There's a specific way that these door tassel things are supposed to go. Good enough. It works.
Okay.
Wait.
It's a sort of a cape effect, almost like
No, it don't
almost
work.
like crosshairs.
It don't work. Those back joints got to be like that.
Oh, okay.
They were shifted like that. So they got to be like that.
Right.
So that they can actually stay secure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Okay. Now.
This was Kay.
Yeah. We had to do the most important part here. We're not done yet. We're going to. I'm going to figure out this weapon if
possible.
Hopefully you guys are not going to have to spend the rest of the night here while I do this. But okay. So this is seeing. It goes. Oh, like this. Really? Oh yeah. I guess. Yeah. There it is. This is how it goes. No, like literally, this is it. You just eat. I mean, I guess it's fine.
It's a sword, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Like this is one of.
There's no sharp edge.
Honestly, this is one of the most hilarious weapons, and the weapons are actually just not great. Let's be real here. These are not great weapons.
Honestly, I think in the previous
there's like no detail at all.
Studio,
in this.
What was it? The Optimus from the
So
Revenge of
weak.
the Fallen pack. His blades were better.
Yeah, this is weak. This is weak. He does have some
I
gold
think I might have
accents.
mentioned it in that review, but maybe I forgot. Optimus's weapons in that multi-pack, for one reason or another, reminded me of the Blades of Chaos. Just in the orange color.
Oh yeah. And guys, there is I hate this shoulder joint. There is here we go. There is a Studio Series playlist. If with all the Studio Series we've done, if you miss
So
it,
wish
you
to
want to
check
go.
it out.
Well, if you missed it or one of the other ones, you want to go look at those. Yeah, this weapon is garbage. It's hot garbage. I don't want to put too fine of a point on it, but
Hot garbage.
actually, I think I might have plugged it in wrong. I think it's supposed to go. Let me see here. So it's supposed to be like this. Okay.
Either way, it's
It doesn't matter.
It's still garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It totally doesn't matter. This is just absurd. Yeah, it is. This is how I go through doors. I just attack them.
That's his cane.
And he's
That's his cane.
There's the cane that tips him over. He is another tiny one like Studio Series, like they just tend to be. So I don't know. What do you think here?
I think this is a really funny display shot.
Where does this guy fall in the scheme of things? I don't even know.
I mean, I like his vehicle mode. I like that his transformation is so easy, and his robot mode is tolerable.
Yeah,
it's not great, but it's not bad.
It definitely is not great. So the vehicle mood, it is a good representation of a Mercedes. Like, there's a lot of detailing.
I got an M shot.
Hey, I was kind of surprised to see like the E550 emblem. I think is one thing, and like the door handles and stuff. The way they molded those in is kind of neat. They just got lazy though. They didn't chrome the mirrors. They didn't chrome the door handles. Although I don't know if they actually are chromed on those vehicles. They might be the same color as the body. Although that would be kind of unusual, I think.
And dumb.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I don't know. I don't know anything about E550s or Mercedes in general because I'm not a Mercedes fan. But yeah.
This is Kane.
The color is my favorite thing actually.
That royal
blue into royal purple.
Wait,
thing.
royal purple. Purple. Dun dun.
I don't know that I would necessarily. It's not like Hot Wheels where you're basically buying paint jobs. You know, there's more to Transformers. So I do like the touches on his head. Do you see that light sort of chrome blue?
He dyed his hair.
It is super.
He dyed his hair.
Yeah, it is super cool.
The old man has a fashion sense, everyone.
I like the accent detailing. He's got okay detail in his robot mood. I do like the accent detailing though. Like I think they did a cool job with some of the parts of this. But this is like.
It's not.
I'm glad we finally got this character. I guess I'll put it that way. This is the second movie line character, though, live action movie line character, that's called Wheeljack. That's not Wheeljack as far as I'm concerned, though.
The first one was from Roppy.
No, this came out before Roppy.
The second one was Roppy.
Yeah.
And that one, as we all know, that one is not Wheeljack. He's an imposter.
Absolute travesty. Just awful. This one is
at least tolerable.
Is definitely not Wheeljack, and I think that's what they wanted to go. They wanted to go for a guy making secret weapons vibe. They wanted to. This is what you get when you have a movie guy, a guy making a movie who wants to lift an idea from another movie series, or at least very heavily reference it, but also doesn't want to get sued. So that's where all that came from. But yeah, I mean, he definitely completes the. To me, he doesn't look like a wrecker at all, but he definitely completes the wreckers from Dark of the Moon. And there you go, I guess. So, guys, no more numbering system for Transformers Studio Series.
What a travesty.
Which I don't understand. I think that's a really odd decision. I don't care about the backgrounds. Like, that's just extra packaging. So, like, I don't really care that they got rid of it. They did seem to shift the price upwards a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure that's them or if there's other forces at play for that. So I won't necessarily blame them for that. I'll just kind of blame them for that. But this was Studio Series Deluxe Class Wheeljack.
I'm a fat ballerina.
K from Transformers Dark of the Moon. If you guys enjoyed our look at it, please give us the old thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already, guys. If there is a blue notification bell and comments available and you care to use either or both, yeah, just go ahead and do that. just have fun with that.
He just fell flat on his face.
And nice. He's not a pretty ballerina.
He's dead.
There is a community section you can check out.
You can go see some of our pictures, occasionally some of the good old writing, you know.
Yeah, there's display shots and there is occasionally messages there as well. Just a little bit of extra bonus stuff for you guys to surveil. To survey and surveil at your leisure if you care to do that. But yeah, that's go do it for this one. Transformers Studio Series, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Wheeljack K, one last time. Oh, we can see the bottom of his feet. That is tremendous. Just really good stuff.
Sorry, I was getting into
I was
getting him into a pose.
Really gripping, outstanding stuff. I wonder if he can actually. Oh no, there's not. Or is there? Let me see this. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do something here, stupid guys, before we leave. So you know how that goes. Can't seem to help myself. Is this gonna even work?
Oh yeah, that worked. That worked. It just
No. You don't know what I'm trying to do yet. Does it work? Hold on. Does it? This goes in here, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's have him.
Whatever he's doing.
He's going to balance on his weapons.
It's a surfboard. That we finally figured out what it is. It's a surfboard.
Oh, this isn't gonna work. Okay. Oh well. Okay. All right.
I was trying to go surfing all along, guys.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could do a really cool balancing shot, but I've exhausted my patience with that, and with that, we will just see you all next time.
What is he even doing?
Bye bye.